The periods of restoration and regeneration in Swiss history last from 1814 to 1847. Restoration refers to the period of 1814 to 1830, to the restoration of the Ancien Régime federalism, reverting the changes imposed by Napoleon Bonaparte on the centralist Helvetic Republic from 1798 and the partial reversion to the old system with the Act of Mediation of 1803. Regeneration refers to the period of 1830 to 1848, when in the wake of the July Revolution the restored Ancien Régime was countered by the liberal movement. In the Protestant cantons, the rural population enforced liberal cantonal constitutions, partly in armed marches on the cities. This resulted in a conservative backlash in the Catholic cantons in the 1830s, raising the conflict to the point of civil war by 1847. When Napoleon's fall appeared imminent, the Act of Mediation was suspended in late December 1813, and lengthy discussions about future constitutions were initiated in all cantons of Switzerland. The Tagsatzung, the gathering of delegates from all the 19 cantons which took place between the 6th of April 1814 and the 31st of August 1815, the so-called Long Diet, met at Zurich to replace the Constitution 3. The Diet remained deadlocked until the 12th of September when Valais, Neuchâtel and Geneva were raised to full members of the Confederation. This increased the number of cantons to 22. The Diet, however, made little progress until the Congress of Vienna 4. At the Congress of Vienna the 18th of September 1814 to the 9th of June 1815, Switzerland was represented by a delegation of 3 conservative politicians, Hans von Reinhardt, Johann Heinrich Wieland and Johann von Montenach, besides a number of unofficial lobbyists attempting to influence the country's reorganization, such as Frédéric Kayser de la Harpe who, with the support of his former pupil Emperor Alexander I of Russia, campaigned for Vaud's independence from Bern though, on the other hand, de la Harpe opposed the creation of a federal state as opposed to a united Swiss republic. In addition, de la Harpe and his friend Henry Monod lobbied Emperor Alexander, who in turn persuaded the other allied powers opposing Napoleon, to recognize Vaudois and Argavian independence, in spite of Bern's attempts to reclaim them as subject lands. The official delegation had the mission of ensuring the recognition of Swiss neutrality, but their efforts were hampered by a complicated web of cantonal rivalries and diverging agendas, which went to discourage the interest of the great European powers in Swiss affairs. On the 20th of March, the Congress finalized a declaration on the future status of Switzerland, including the recognition of the territory of the 19 cantons of the Act of Mediation, including financial compensation for those cantons which had lost territory to newly formed ones, and the recognition of Valais, Neuchâtel and Geneva as part of Switzerland, while the Valtellina, Chiavenna and Bormio were detached from the Grisons, and made part of the Kingdom of Lombardy-Venetia. Recognition of Swiss neutrality was left undecided, and on the 20th of May, after Napoleon's return from Elba, the Swiss Tagsatzung gave in to Allied pressure, and declared war on France, allowing the passage of Allied troops across Swiss territory. See the minor campaigns of 1815. Swiss troops under General Niklaus Franz von Bachmann advanced to the Franche Comté without orders from the Diet, but were ordered back. The French fort at Huningen near Basel was placed under siege by Austrian and Swiss troops, and surrendered on the 28th of August. The Swiss were particularly eager to lay siege to this fortress after its commander General Joseph Barbenegger opened fire on the city of Basel. The Treaty of Paris of the 20th of November included a financial compensation for Switzerland besides the acquisition of a small territorial gain, connecting the canton of Geneva, formerly an exclave, to Vaud. Most significantly, the treaty included the recognition of permanent Swiss neutrality by all European powers. Cantonal constitutions were worked out independently from 1814, in general restoring the late feudal conditions of the 17th and 18th century. The Tagsatzung was reorganized by the Federal Treaty Bundesvertrag of the 7th of August 1815. The Tagsatzung reintroduced the old flag consisting of a white cross on a red field, using it for the coat of arms and the flag of the Confederation.